Hello, are we doing this? This is for all my littles. And I'm doing this off the cuff and completely from memory. So if I get something wrong, please let me know so that I may be a better man. Here in the US has turned into Turkey Day. That's not a good thing. It's part of who we are. It's part of what America is. It was celebrated in the 16th century by the Spaniards and the French, as well as the English, who were here on these shores in those days. Thanksgiving services were probably most routine in the Commonwealth of Virginia, where they started as early as, I think, 1608, 1610 in Jamestown. And that was in December. The modern iteration came from the Pilgrims at Plymouth. Sorry. And it is to those pilgrims that we owe this heritage and this beautiful tradition. The area where the pilgrims had settled was occupied before they arrived by the Patuxet. Please forgive me if I pronounce that wrong. And yes, Samantha Wicmonke, my lovely granddaughter, I know you will correct me. This is sometime in the early 1600s again, 1614, maybe 1620. There was a brutal winter that killed off over half of the colonists. At that time, colonists had formed a relation with two of the local natives. Peace had fallen. They had, gotten over all that crap. And the two natives that worked as in a series between the colonists and the natives in the area. Samoset and uh, Quantum, I think is how you say the other one's name, had come to live with them. They had negotiated peace, and it was truly one of the early American examples of working together to build a better future for both people. Um, Massasoit, again, probably saying it wrong, had come in to talk over, negotiate, whatever the term was at the time, a peace treaty. This was one of the early interactions with Europeans. Yes, I know those early interactions, those early peace treaties were betrayed horribly by folk like Andrew Jackson. But Thanksgiving is not about that. This was a brutal winter. A man named James Baker, former leader, I'm not sure what his title was, of the Plymouth Group, held up this day, not the day we observe now. It was in September, I think 28th or 29th at the time, as a day of Thanksgiving and as a celebration of a harvest, the first harvest after a rough winter that had killed many of the European population. This feast was cooked, excuse me, by the women who survived that winter. I know that among them was an Eleanor, an Elizabeth, Mary, and Susanna. I do know Susanna's last name. Her last name was White. And they held a feast of celebration, a feast of survival. That's what it's all about. different communities experiencing tragedy coming together. No, the Native Americans weren't miraculously converted to Christianity or any such BS. And the pilgrims who were there didn't care. These were their neighbors. And despite all of their differences, despite wars, despite fighting and killing each other mere years before, sometimes months before, they came together. That's Thanksgiving for me. You can drop your differences. Celebrate. Just you both survive. No, I've been rambling. And I've been rambling long enough. Happy Thanksgiving, my littles, my friends. I love you all. And I'm thankful for every last one of you.